Hi guys, hi guys. Good evening to all of you. Yeah, let us start our session. Yeah, do you hear me? Anyone can you reply it? Hello guys, do you hear me?
Yes.
Hello guys, anyone can reply it? Do you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, first of all, about myself. Yeah, this is Nageswar, having 20 years of experience in software fields. By most of the experience, Linux, Big Data, Hadoop, Java, and its framework. Yes, in my total experience, I have completed 15 more than 15 projects completed. Out of 15 projects, last 4 projects are on Hadoop and remaining all the projects on Java and next one more project on C language. I have the good experience with Linux and its admin and also big data and Hadoop projects. Okay. Yes, about technologies, I worked on Linux, next Java and its frameworks, next Python as a part of Hadoop project. I worked on Python also. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me mute all of the guys. Okay. So I have a lot of experience with this kind of technology like Linux, Java and its frameworks, next Hadoop, big data. So apart from that, even I worked in data center also. Yes, I was in US for 2 years. Yes, 2012 to 14. Okay. Yes, I had a very good experience with Linux base and all of these things. Okay. Yeah, let us start our session. So let me open document, Linux document. Yeah, I'm starting from very basics. Before going to actual topic, actual Linux base, let us have some discussion on all the basics. After finishing all that basics, yes, I'll be entering to Linux base. Okay. Yeah. To learn Linux base, what's a prerequisite? Maybe your doubts. What's a prerequisite to learn Linux base? What is prerequisite? Nothing. I'm not expecting anything from you. Okay. No expectations. Even beginners also can learn Linux base. Even non-IT background guy also can understand this Linux base. It's very simple. I'm starting from very basics. Okay. Just little bit knowledge of OS I'm expecting here. Just little bit knowledge of OS I'm expecting. Like what is folder, what is file. Suppose for example D drive. In D drive, all these are folders. All they are folders, right? Yes, let me open some folder. Yeah, this is some folder. Open in this all the files, right? So what is a folder? What is a file? Yes, only I am expecting this much of knowledge. What is folder? Folder contains all of the files, right? So folder is a collection of files. Folder is a collection of files. What is file? See, this is a file, right? In this file, there is a data, right? Okay, so file is a collection of data. Okay, that's all. I'm expecting only this much here. Okay, what is folder? What is file? File is a collection of data. Folder is a collection of files. That's it. I'm not expecting, yes, not more than this here. Just only expecting this much here. Okay, I'm expecting only this much. What is file? What is folder? Only this much of knowledge, not more than this here. Right? Okay. Yes. As a part of your course, What are the topics they are covering? Let us see that. Yes, in our course, UNIX course contents. So first, in our course, first starting with basics. Okay, all the basics. So first starting with all the basics, starting with basics. So next, after this, Linux features. Next, going to discuss about Linux features. After finishing Linux features, next topic is Linux architecture. Going to discuss Linux architecture is going to discuss Linux architecture. Okay, Linux architecture. After finishing Linux architecture, yes, next Linux file system going to discuss Linux file system. Yes, after finishing Linux file system, next topic is yes, next topic is how to install Linux base. Steps to install Linux base. After installing Linux base, then starting commands. Yes, use first user level commands. User level commands. User level commands. Yes, in this first one, how to create a user, how to create new user, how to create new user. So this is next topic. Next after this, yes, next user level comments like user related comment. First user related comments, user related comments like who am I comment, who are user related comments, who am I comment, who comments, users comments. Okay, next last comment. Okay, like the different kind of comments here, comments. Okay, next other some more comments, all user related comments, some date comments, next cal comments, date command and its options, cal command its options here. Next ls command, most important is ls command and its options, ls commands, ls command and its options. Okay, yes, after finishing this ls command its options here, next how to work with the directories and files here. Yes, working with directories and files, working with commands to work with directories and files, work with the directories and files, directories and files. Okay, like creation of a directory. Okay, next deletion of a directory, next renaming directory, and all these concepts here. Next, absolute path and relative paths, absolute paths and relative paths concept here, and relative path concepts, absolute path and relative path concepts. Okay, after finishing path concept here, next files, working with files, how to work with the files here, working with files like creation of a file, displaying file contents, copying files, comparison of files, renaming files, deleting files, all the commands here. Yes, after that, yes, how to use the path, how to use path with file can. So next topic is how to use path for the files, for the files. Okay, how to use path for the files. Yes, after that, next, how to edit file data, how to edit file data. For this purpose, using va editor. Yes, va editor, next gedit editor. Yes, next nano editor. Yes, going to use this kind of editors. Okay, yes, after finishing all these editors, after finishing editors, next, how to create, yes, how to create archive files, how to create archive, how to create archive files. Okay, using some tar command, using tar command, tar and gzip commands, using tar and gzip commands, tar and gzip commands. Okay, tar and gzip commands. Okay, next, after this, just wc command is word count command, word count, word count, counting for number of lines, words and characters in a file. Yes, word count command. Okay. Yes, after finishing this word count command, next filters. Linux filters we will discuss. Linux filters. Linux filters like head command, okay, tail command. Okay, next some tr command, translation command, t command. Next pipe. Yes, how to use pipe and all these things. They are the filters. Okay, these are the basic filters. Next we have the advanced filters. Next one more grep. Most important one is grep. Yes, searching pattern. This is grep. It's a searching for some text, searching for text in a file, okay. Next after that, next searching pattern. Yes, searching pattern characters, chars. Yes, like star. Next there is a question mark. Next, yes, square brackets. Next braces. They are searching pattern characters here. Yes, after finishing this one here, next one is, yes, file permissions. How to grant the permissions, how to revoke the permissions, file permissions. Okay, like change mode command. Next, change owner, change one, changing ownership of the file here, change one command. Okay, next, change group, grp command, change grp, changing group of the file. Okay, next after finishing this, next umask. Okay, umask. Okay, user mask. Okay, so umask this to set the default permissions of files and directories. Default permissions of files and directory, it's a umask command. Okay, yes, these are the all, yes, user level commands. User level command. After this, next is shell scripting. We will discuss about shell scripting. Yes, about shell scripting. Okay, after finishing shell scripting, next admin commands, admin level commands, admin commands. See here, for everything I have prepared documentation here. For all these things, documents available here. Okay, document available. Yes, see, first initially basics of software. Yes, all the basics like system software, application software, what is device driver, what is operating system. Yes, next, what is character interface, graphical interface, like this. Next, Linux and Unix features, features of Linux operating system. Yes, all that features. For everything I have prepared documentation here. Document, well prepared document is available. No need of writing notes every day. Notes writing is not required. It's not necessary to write your notes. Just you can follow documents here. So whatever the topic I'm explaining in class, whatever the topic I'm explaining here is there in document, very clearly prepared in document. Next, Linux architecture. You can see this is Linux architecture. Okay, Linux architecture. Yes, what's the difference between interpreter and compiler? This topic. Next, after that, Linux distributions like Ubuntu Linux. Next, Red Hat Linux, Fedora, Debian, like different kind of that Linux distributions. Yes, we'll see one by one. Next, Linux file system. Okay, Linux file system, about Linux file system. Yes, how to create new user. Yes, after installing Linux base, next how to create new user, creation of new user. Okay, after starting with commands here. Okay, some li option here. Next, Linux file system, complete file system, most important topic. This is, yes, root, under root, different files and folders like this. The complete file is Linux file system. Yes, after finishing Linux file system, yes, in this each and every directory, explaining about each and every directory. After finishing all of these things, next starting with commands. Login as user here. So login as some user ID, password. Okay, about admin user and stand user. Next, commands, starting with commands. Okay, these are all the commands like log name command, who am I command. Okay, next. Yes, next, yes, users command. Next, who command, last command. Yes, next, clearing exit. Next, help and Linux base. So now to check the system host name and all these things, I'm using ls command, displaying list of files and its options, all the options. ls command, its options, explain here. Date command and its options. After finishing that, calendar command, its options here. Calendar command, its options. Okay, next, see here how to work with working with directories. It's a hierarchy. How to create this kind of hierarchy? First, creation of a directory. Okay, creation of directories. Next, changing into the cd commands. Next, after finishing cd command, it's different options here. Next, and then next topic is how to renaming a directory. Next, deleting a directory. Next, how to use absolute path and relative paths. Absolute path and relative path concept here. Yes, after finishing this, absolute and relative path concepts. After finishing this, next how to work with the files here. Working with files like creating a file, displaying file, copying files, comparison. Yes, whatever that list I showed here in text notepad, right? Same that is there in document here. As these I have prepared for every topic is there. Very clear document is there. Okay, very clear document is there. No need of writing notes. Just to try to understand class clearly. That's it here. So these are all file operations like creating a file, displaying file, copying files, comparison of files, renaming file, deleting file, file operations. How to perform all these operations here? For this different kind of things, different commands here. Creation of file using cat commands. Okay, displaying file using some cat commands. Okay, touch to create some empty file like this. Okay, next step. Yes, using gedit command creation of file using VA editor creation of files. Okay, creation of hidden directories and hidden files. Next, copying files, comparison of files. Next, renaming files. Next, removing files means how to delete a file here. Okay, next, creation of link files like hard link and soft link files. Yes, in actual we'll discuss, but in actual topic we'll discuss about hard link and soft link. Okay, yes, next step. Yes, next, copying files between directories here using this path. Yes, files using path here, copying files from one location to another location using path here. So the using path concept this is okay. Yes, after finishing this, next copying files, moving files using path here, copying directories and moving directories using path concept here. Next, checking type of the file using some file commands. Okay, see here pattern matching characters, star, question mark, square brackets, braces. So how to use this thing here, these concepts. Yes, after finishing this, yes, next how to edit the file data using gedit commands. Gedit. Next, word commands. Okay, after finishing that, yes, VA editor, working with VA editor, how to work with VA editor. Okay, yes, after this, next editor, VA editor, this is next, how to work with nano editor. Yes, here editors, three types of editors we are going to discuss here. Three types of editors like VA editor, Zedit, and Nano. These three types of editors we are going to discuss. Okay, right? Yes. After that, next, how to develop the C program in Linux base. Developing C applications in Linux base. Okay. Next, how to develop Python. Yes, this is C. Next is yes, working with Python in Linux base. Okay, like interactive mode, script mode, like that. Yes, how to develop the Python applications in Linux base. Okay, next step. Next, Java. How to develop yes Java applications in Linux here. Yes, working with first installing yes Java. Yes, next path setup. Okay, after path setup, then starting application development. That is Java application development. Yes, we are going to discuss about C language, Python and Java in Linux base. Okay, right? Next, MySQL database. How to install MySQL database, how to work with the MySQL database also going to discuss. Okay, next is pipe filters. Okay, in filters pipe, how to use pipe. Next, some redirection operators, less than, greater than operator. Okay, in this double greater than operator appending data. Next, head commands using head command, tail commands. Okay, head command, tail command, t commands. Next, translation command, tr command, grep. Okay, grep command, grep, and the different options here. Grep command, different options. Same what we discussed in the notepads in this Linux filters like head, tail, tr, t, pipe, grep command, searching pattern, and all these things here. Okay, next. After finishing this, next tar commands, how to pack and unpacking here. Tape archive, comment tar comment. Okay, tar comment, tar comment. Next, after finishing tar command, gzip command, compression file, creation of zip file, how to create zip file, tar command and zip files like this. Okay, next after finishing file permissions like change mode commands, you can see change mode commands. Okay, change one command, change grp. Next you ask it. Yes, about this each and every command very clearly explained document here. Okay, I'll show practically every command. I'll show practically in real time where using each and every command we'll discuss clearly. I'll explain it. Okay, yes, permissions like read permission, write permission, and execute permission, all the permissions, these concepts. Okay, yes, next using some sorry, one second. Yes, using octal notations concept here. Okay, yes, next umask value, how to use the umask value. Yes, if you create a file or directory here, yes, default some permission generating here. How those are generating? Those depends on current emask value. What is that emask value? We'll discuss. Okay. Next is shell scripting. Next is shell scripting. Yes, in shell scripting here, first topic is about shell variables. How to use shell variables. Okay. Next is scope of the variables. Scope of the variables. Scope of the variables. Scope of the variables like session level scope, session level, session level. Next user level, setup, that is. Okay, we'll discuss clearly. Okay, yes, after finishing this one here, next, yes, how to write shell scripting, writing. Yes, writing a shell scripter. Okay, yes, writing a shell scripter. How to write shell scripter. Okay, shell script. Next, reading variables. Reading variables from the keyboard. Reading variables from keyboard. Reading variables from the keyboard. Next, how to create a how to create log files. Log files using timestamp. Using timestamp. Using timestamp. Okay. So this is just introduction. After this, then operators. How to use operators in shell scripting here. Operators like mathematical operators, relational operators, logical, like a C language and Java. Here also we have some operators like mathematical, next logical, next relational. Like that we have some operators. How to use those operators will be discussed. Okay. Yes. After this, next control statements. Yes, control statements. Next topic is control statements. Control statements. Yes, like if statement, control statements. If statement is available here. Okay, next. Yes, like a C and Java switch case statement. Here, case statement. Yes, case statement is available here. Case statement. Yes, if statement, case statement. Next, we have loops like while loop is available. Next, until loop is available, and for loop is available. How to use all the loops here. Okay. Next, so these are control statements. Next, how to check for, yes, check for file, checking for existence of the file. Next, given file is it file or directory, checking for file or directory here, checking for read permission, checking for write permission, checking for execute permission, checking for owner. Those are the real-time concepts. Okay, yes, all these topics, yes, prepared in document. See shell, working the shell here, working with shell in the different types of shells like Bourne shell, corn shell, C shell, bash shell, different types of shells. Okay, yes, here working with bash shell in that first, what's a shell command like echo command, how to write shell scripting, that introduction. Yes, after that variables, shell variables. Okay, shell variables. Next, yes, scope of the variables like session level, user level, system level. These things, that explanation is very important. Scope of the variables. Okay, next, yes, creation. Yes, next one more is command. How to place the command in text message. Yes, later we'll discuss. Yes, next, command line parameters. In shell scripting like C and Java, here also command line parameters available. Okay, yes, in Linux also command line parameters available. How to use command line parameters like a Java, here also it's available. Okay, command line parameters concepts. After finishing command line parameters, next program to create a file with timestamp, the log files. Yes, in real time sometimes we have to prepare log file. Okay, what is log file, what is the purpose of log file, we'll discuss. Okay, yes, my topic is everything is real time oriented. Whatever I worked on my projects, same, yes, scripts I'm going to explain this is. Okay, yes, here not only explaining technology, here I'm giving my experience. Okay, I will explain my experience. Okay, okay, for every command, first of all command I will explain here where to use in real time, that also I will explain. The real time examples also will discuss. Okay, so timestamp. Next, reading data from the keyboard using some read commands. Okay, yes, next, how to prepare the records. Okay, next, operators, arithmetic operators, next relational operators, next logical operators. Yes, using that operator, some examples, some scripting examples. Next, control statements, if statement, case statement, while loop, for loop, until loop. All these statements, control statements, going to discuss here. So next, if statement, different types of if statements like simple if else, nested if, and ladder if. That syntaxes. Syntaxes explain document here. Syntaxes, yes, on this if statement, different kind of examples also explain. Many number of examples to understand if statement. Many number of examples explain here. All these examples, all these examples. Okay, all these examples using if statement. Okay, yes, most important topic is file tester using if statement. Yes, in real time we should test the type of the file. Okay, yes, like existence of the file. Yes, next, size of the file. Yes, is it file or directory, checking for file or checking for directory. F means file, D means directory, R means read permission, checking for read permission, write permission, execute permission. Yes, owner, O means owner. Yes, current user is owner or not, like this. Checking for, yes, date and time of creation of the file, like this. File 1 is older than file 2, file 1 newer than file, like this. Okay, next, string comparison. Okay, here these are the scripts, these are the shell scripts to work with the files. Here this is very big script. Yes, it's real time project script. Here my project script this is. Okay, in one of my project use this kind of script here. See, using some timestamp, log files created including logs. This script is very real time script. Okay, yes, somewhat very big script this is. So next, how to use case statements. Yes, case statement. Get different examples on case statements. Yes, what is the scenario where to use in real time? This is real time script. In real time, where to use case statement. The topic we are going to discuss here. Okay, after case statement, next, while loop. How to use while loop. Okay, how to use while loop. Next, how to use until. Yes, true command, false commands. Okay, next, how to use until loop. Next topic is until loop. Using until loop. How to use until loop. Okay, next, for loop. Until, while, until, and for loop. Yes, for loop is, this is somewhat like a Java for each loop. Java for each loop, right? So this is for loop, like this. Yes, these kind of loops we are going to discuss here. Okay, yes, next, yes, different examples on this using loops. Yes, all the real-time related example, all of these things. Okay, program to fetch, for example, program to merge the files. So big data files are there, how to merge into single file. So how to handle big data files, those things. Next, advanced Linux filters like cut commands. Next, cut commands. Next, paste commands. Cut, next, paste. Yes, using paste commands. How to use paste commands. Next, sort command. Next is sort. How to use sort commands. Sort command. After that, arc programming. AWK. Yes, next is so AWK. How to use AWK tool, arc tool in different options here. Okay. Yes, after shell scripting functions. Shell scripting functions. How do you shell scripting functions here? Like a C language, here also we can write some functions. Like Java here, in Java there are methods concept, right? Same concept here, functions. How to define a function? Defining a function. Okay, how to define a function? Writing statement instead of function, calling a function like this. Okay, next different types of functions, like functions with no arguments, no written value, functions with arguments and no written value, functions with arguments and written value, function with no arguments and written value, like the different kind of functions. We'll discuss one by one all of the things. Yes, for this some examples prepared. For all the things examples, some examples prepared here. Okay, different scenarios using functions. Yes, all the scripting prepared here. Many scripting examples prepared on these functions here. Okay, yes, all this. Next, Linux. Yes, after finishing this, yes, after this scripting finishing, after finishing scripting, next Linux admin. Yes, what are the roles of Linux administrator? All the roles. Okay, I have prepared all the roles here in that. First one is, yes, how to log in as admin. Switch to admin. Sudo -i. Switch to admin. After switching to admin here, so first one is cron jobs. Nothing but a job scheduling. How to schedule your jobs? So date and time running some jobs. Suppose every weekend running some jobs. Every Sunday running some jobs. Suppose every first working day of the month running some jobs. Sometimes last working day of the month running some jobs. So how to schedule that job schedule? Job scheduling. Okay, using cron. Okay, most important topic this is. Okay, so this is next topic with admin. In admin, first topic is this. Okay, after finishing this job scheduling, okay, next topic is, yes, how to check the disk free space. Disk free space on different file system, checking disk free space. Next, checking disk usage. Okay, next, yes, how to install softwares in Linux base. Next topic is how to install softwares. First, how to update Linux base. Updating your OS has to update it. Updating Linux base. Next, installing softwares. Yes, yes, how to install softwares like Java software. Next, installing MySQL. Next, installing Eclipse. Like that, different kind of softwares. How to install different kind of softwares we'll discuss. Installing SH for communication purpose. Some SH we have to install here. Okay, these things. Okay, installing Java, installing Eclipse, installing MySQL, all the things here. Okay, installing. It's not only these are some examples like that. We can install many softwares. How to install any kind of softwares we'll discuss. I'll show practically all of these softwares. Okay, right? Next, yes, how to manage the users and groups here. User creation at the command prompt as admin, you have to create groups. After creation of groups, next users, create users and add to groups. Yes, user creation, group creation, users creation and groups creation. This is very important in real time here. Yes, as admin must have this knowledge. Not an admin, even user level also you must have this knowledge. Okay. So next, so here how to add the new user, how to delete the existing user, how to modify the user, get that all is user management. Okay. Next, how to change system date and time here. System date and time here. Okay. Next, how to change the ownership of the file. As admin only you can change the ownership of the file, owner of the file. Next, changing group name of the file. Okay. Next, how to set up network. Suppose there are some 20 systems in company. There are 20 systems given here. All the 20 systems, how to set up the networking setup. Taking computers, taking cables, taking switches. After taking all this, yes, how to put in network here. How to put in network. So for this purpose, first install Linux on every computer. Next, update your OS. After updating, installing some SSH. Next, power on the switch. Next, connections, all the physical connections. After that, we have to configure the IP address. How to configure the IP address? Okay, steps to configure the IP address. IP address configuration. After configuration IP address, checking for network using some ping. Using some ping command. This IP address setup here. Yes, yes, checking IP address, IF config like this. Checking IP address, next pinging, checking for network connectivity. So for checking network connectivity, can you ping like this? So these are networking setup. So how to set up networking? As admin, you have to set up networking here. Okay, right? Yes, even other users also must have that knowledge. Okay. Yes, next, how to configure host names for each and every system separate name. You have to mention that in networking for every system separate name is required here. Name is required. How to configure that? That also we'll discuss. Okay. Next, how to work with the remote system. Remote system means suppose yes you are in India but production environment maybe client location is US. From India, you have to connect to US servers and working with US servers. So how to work with that production servers? That production servers may be data center. The data center may be US or maybe UK in Australia, some location, right? Yes, you have to connect to the servers. How to connect to the servers here? Using SH. One way is using SSH. Okay, Linux to Linux. Your system is Linux. That production environment also Linux. That case is SH. Suppose your system is Windows. Your system is Windows. That production environment is Linux. That case using putty. Yes, Windows to Linux putty. How to use putty? Working with putty. Using putty. How to work with the putty here? Using putty commands. Okay. Next. Yes, next, how to copy the files. Yes, connect it to remote system and directly working on remote system, directly on servers. Sometimes, yes, sometimes in real time, suppose project completed or some jobs completed. How to move these jobs and how to move the projects into production environment, moving your files. Yes, copying files to remote system is nothing but production environment using SCP commands. Using SCP command, we can copy the files from your system to that prod environment. Prod environment we'll discuss practically. I'll show that practically. Okay. Yes, I'll show my company prod environment for this purpose. Production environment, I'll show that in my company. That production environment is available. I'll show that environment here. Okay. So this is SCP command to copy the files into remote servers, means into production environment. Yes, how can you move the jobs? How can you move the jobs in production environment? Environment, where is SCP commands? Okay. Yes. So this is Linux to Linux is SCP. Suppose your job is Windows to Linux. How to move from Windows to Linux? For this case, WinSCP. WinSCP. There's a WinSCP tool. Yes, Windows secure copy WinSCP using WinSCP tool. Yes, using WinSCP command, WinSCP command, we can copy the files into Linux servers. Okay, Windows to Linux is a WinSCP means Windows secure copy. Windows secure copy. WinSCP commands. Okay. Yes, all they are real-time related tools here. Yes, you must work on this. You must have this knowledge. Okay. Yes, I work with all of the tools. So we are going to discuss about all the things here. Okay. After finishing, how to work with FTP, file transfer protocol. Sometimes huge amount of data has to transfer big data files. That case FTP you have to use. Most important one FTP in real time tools. Most important is FTP. Yes, when you working in jobs, you compulsory you should work with FTP. Without FTP, no nothing here. Yes, everyone must have this knowledge FTP here. How to use FTP? That FTP this is using FTP and its commands. FTP and its commands. Okay. Yes. Next, after finishing FTP, yes, after finishing FTP, so next topic is projects. Okay, how to develop the projects using shell scripting. It's very big projects. Okay, in project like adding new user, searching for user, modifying user, deleting user, displaying all users, count of users, then these are different options in the scripting here. Yes, using shell scripting here. Okay, yes, here using functions. Yes, add user a function. Add user is one function. Okay, so next search user, this is another function. Next modify user, another function like this. By using functions and different options, yes, how to develop the real-time projects. Yes, it's a real-time project, very big project. This is very interesting also. Yes, we'll be discussing. It's a final topic. Final topic is project work. Okay, it's a project related. This is final topic. It's very big scripting. Yes, after that all Linux entry questions. Okay, like for every topic I have prepared many questions. Okay, all these topics. So these are the topics going to discuss in your syllabus. Okay, so in your syllabus, so first is starting with basics, next Linux features, Linux articles and all the things here. Okay, so first user level. Okay, yes, next user level comments. Okay, 1 second. Yes, I'm dividing into three parts. Yes, your syllabus is three parts. Three parts. First one is basics and user level comments. Basics and user level comments. This is first part. Next, second part is shell scripting. Second part is shell scripting. Yes. Third part is Linux admin. Yes, just divide into three parts. So first part is basics and user level commands. Second part is shell scripting. Next, Linux admin. Yes, basics and user level commands. Yes, this will be taken for just 10 days. This is 10 days. Shell scripting, this is for 1 week. Yes, shell scripting, yes, not 1 week, 10 days. It will be taken for 10 days. More time, 10 days. This is 10 days. Next, Linux admin is for the 5 days. This is for 5 days. Okay. Yes, total days are 25 days. 25 days to finish. Yes, I'll finish within 25 days. So this is syllabus. Okay. Yeah, these are yes 25 days to finish here. Okay. Suppose if extending 1 or 2 days, extend, that's it here. At any cost, I'll finish within 25 days. So class is from Monday to Saturday. Monday to Saturday at 8:30. Yes, 8:30 p.m. to yes 10 p.m. Every day 1.5 hour class. So Monday to Saturday at 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day 1.5 hour class. Okay, right? So for every topic, I have prepared documents. Well prepared document is available. Yes, it is around yes 95-page document. Yes, you can collect this document. Yes, from the online team, you can collect these documents as well as everyday recordings will be there. Yes, if you're missing any class, you can follow recording. That video will be there. You can take the video from the online team. They can give videos. Okay, you can follow that video here. Okay, if any class missing, suppose somebody is attending, somebody is going to office, right? They may be coming late some days. They can see they can watch the videos. Okay, every day after finishing. Yes, now it's recording already. Yes, today topic is recording. Okay, this after finishing class, yes, online team they will upload the videos into the Google Drive. You can download from the Google Drive. Okay, if anyone missing any class, no problem, no problem, you can take from the Google Drive. You can watch that video, no problem. Still doubt is there, next you can ask me. Yes, anytime you can ask me. Okay, next one more thing, I'm creating WhatsApp group for our batch. Okay, even for old batches also WhatsApp group is there. For the currently forever group, yes, forever batch, I will create one group here. Yes, everyday communication will be done in that group. Okay, yes, in future any requirements in our company, I will inform you. In that group, I'll put it. You can see that. Yes, you can try for that jobs. Okay, any Linux based jobs available in our company, I will inform. Not all Linux based jobs here, any jobs like Python based job or fresher job or Java jobs, any jobs available, any requirement is there in our office, I will inform you in that WhatsApp group. Okay, for every batch WhatsApp group created. Okay, yes, even I will add to that group also. Okay, I will add to that group. Yes, even they will also share their requirements. Suppose anyone, yes, requirement is there in their companies, they will share us. Okay, they will share us. They will help us, so that easy to get the jobs. So for that reason, I'm creating WhatsApp group also. Right, WhatsApp group. These things creating. Right. Okay. So these are the topics we will discuss. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, guys. Any questions from your side? From your side? Hello guys. Hello.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
So
if you
if
have
something is there, we'll.
1 second here, chat box is available. you can ping in chat box also. Not, yes, somebody may be unable to speak due to communication problems. You can ping in chat box. Here chat box is available. Just you type your question in chat box. I can answer it immediately. That try to utilize the chat box if unable to speak. Okay. Yeah. Tell me any doubts. Any doubts, guys? So these are syllabus going to cover in your all these topics. Okay. Any doubts? Yes, every topic is real-time related topic. Okay. Yes, every topic is real-time related. I have the lot of experience. Try to utilize that experience here. After finishing batch also, you can communicate with me. No problem. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Any job? Yeah, lot of opening. Linux is a hot cake in the market. Yes, lot of openings are there in Linux base because every company nowadays they are using Linux base. Without Linux base, no production environment, no companies, nothing here. Yes, it's very hot cake, very hot cake. Okay, see our syllabus. For whom our syllabus? For whom? For whom our syllabus? Yes, our syllabus. Yes, I have prepared for, yes, Linux admins. So Linux admins, for them is very useful. Okay. Next, AWS. Yes, AWS admins. Okay. Next, DevOps. DevOps. Okay, DevOps. Yes, DevOps persons, DevOps admins. Okay, admins, and as well developers also. Next, apart from this, Hadoop. Hadoop developers very useful. Hadoop developers, and admins also very useful for Hadoop developers, and admins also very useful. Okay. Next, Python developers. See, Python projects, most of the projects will develop in Linux based. Linux based Python developers. Linux based. Okay. Linux based that Python developers. And next one more here, Java developers. Yes, Java developers in real time. Java projects has to deploy in Linux base. Okay, so how the Java developers they can work on Linux base? Java developers, especially testing guys. Yes, testing. Yes, testers. Okay, for testers. Yes, for testers also very useful. Yes, our syllabus is very useful for testers also. Okay, so these guys like Linux admins, AWS admins, DevOps, Hadoop developers and admins here, Python developers, Java developers, and testers. Very useful for all these guys. Okay, even C language. Yes, C language embedded projects. C language embedded projects. So for that also this our topic is very useful. Okay. So for all these guys, the syllabus is defined here. The syllabus I have prepared here. By keeping in mind of all the things here, I have prepared. For this much, this kind of guys, our syllabus is very useful. Okay, right? Yeah. Any doubt? Any others? Yes. So today, this is just brief idea and overview. Tomorrow I'll be starting your actual session. Tomorrow actual session going to start. Yes, today just only just idea what are the topics going to cover, just idea given here. Okay, yes, today about duration, about time, and all the things. So Monday to Saturday strictly, so every day 1.5 hour class. Okay, right? Yeah. Any other doubts? Yes, tomorrow I'll start your session. Exact actual session tomorrow will be started tomorrow at 8:30 at 8:30 p.m. Okay. Yes, if late, max 5 minutes. Max 5 minutes later, not more than that. Okay, max 5 minutes late, not more than that. Okay, right? Okay, tomorrow we'll be starting actual class at 8:30 p.m. Okay, please join at by 8:30 p.m. Right? Okay. Okay, thank you guys. Yes, any queries for today? Any queries for today? Right? Yeah. Yes, thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Yes, Yes, tomorrow will be starting class, actual class. Okay, right? Yeah. Thank you. Good night. Good night. See you tomorrow.